Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. Update 1.55 is here and we have the full update notes available, and in today's video I'm going to take you through every single change that has come along with update 1.55. Of course we have the 4 new cars and the new events. We also have a bunch of brand new engine swaps. However, one of the most surprising things of this update is actually what seems to be a pretty big overhaul for the physics of the game, with Polyphony saying that they've made a lot of improvements here. So let's dive into the full notes and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions at the end. Update notice 1.55, a new update for Gran Turismo 7 has been released. The following is a list of main features and adjustments introduced. Main features implemented: number 1, the cars. The following 4 cars have been added: the Gran Turismo F3500A, Honda Civic Si Extra EF87 sold at the used car dealership, the Hyundai Ioniq 5N24 and the Toyota CHRS 2018. Number 2, Gran Turismo Sophie. Gran Turismo Sophie is now implemented in the following track layouts. We have Interlagos and Mount Panorama. Please note that Gran Turismo Sophie mode is only available on the PS5 version of Gran Turismo 7. Number 3, World Circuits. The following new events have been added to World Circuits. We have Interlagos with the World Touring Car 600, Sardinia Road Track with the Japanese FF Challenge 450, and Kyoto Driving Park with the Sunday Cup. Number 4, the Cafe. The following extra menu has been added. Extra menu number 43, which is Collection Group C for Collector Level 48. Brand Central. New museum entries have been added for the following brands: AMG and Mini. Number 6, GT Auto. Car maintenance and service. Engine swaps are now available for the following cars, unlocked at collector level 50. Now in terms of those cars, there's quite a mixed variety here. We have the Alpine A110 1600S from 1972, Citroen DS21 Palace 1970. Now a day 1 engine swap here is the Honda Civic Si Extra EF from 1987, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution A MR GSR 04, I believe that's the car's second engine swap already. Then we have the Porsche 356A 1500 GS GT Carrera Speedster from 1957, the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 992 from 2022, the Renault R5 Turbo 80, the Renault R8 Gordini 1966, and the Subaru Impreza Sedan WRX STI from 2004. Scapes. For number 7, Chromatic Drive has been added as a feature creation in Scapes. Okay, so quite a bit to take away from this one. There's a lot of other improvements and adjustments, and this may suit a lot of players, especially if you weren't a fan of the physics prior. So number 1, the physics simulation model. The behavioral model for the suspensions have been adjusted, reduce sudden changes in behavior when driving over bumps or uneven surfaces. The tire physics simulation model has been adjusted. The dependency on load whilst cornering has been adjusted. The grip loss on racing lines on wet surfaces has been reduced. The degree to which grip loss occurs from dirty tyres when driving off track has been reduced, and the speed in which grip is restored upon returning to the track has been increased. The performance of the following cars have been adjusted: the Toyota Aqua S from 2011 and the Toyota Prius G from 2009. The handling of certain cars have been updated. The default aerodynamic settings for Group 1 cars and certain race cars have been adjusted. The default suspension and differential settings for certain road cars have been adjusted. Performance points (PP) for certain cars have been updated, which may mean that we're going to have a fair amount of changes in terms of money grind builds and things like that. The wireless controller steering algorithm has been updated. The steering algorithm when using the analog sticks or the directional pad has been improved, resulting in better handling. Controller behavior for steering wheels have been updated. The steering geometry calculation have improved, resulting in better force feedback feeling. The torque setting for Formula cars have been adjusted. The effects of the following driving assists have been updated. The traction control system, so TCS, assist intervention has been optimized. Corner braking control for ABS or anti-lock brakes has been optimized. Number 2, World Circuits. They've adjusted the difficulty level for the following events: Red Bull Ring Championship World Touring Car 600, Suzuka Circuit Championship World Touring Car 600, and Dragon Trail Seaside Championship World Touring Car 600. They've adjusted the target times for all circuit experience events and updated all demonstration replays. Additionally, all ranking boards have been reset. Number 3, the license center. They've adjusted the target times for all license events and updated all demonstration replays. Additionally, all ranking boards have been reset. Number 4, for the missions, all ranking boards have been reset. Number 5, sport. The maximum value of driver rating DR has been increased. Number 6, cars. They've changed the lineup of tyre stickers for the following cars: the Dallara SF23 Super Formula Honda 23, the Dallara SF23 Super Formula Toyota 23. Number 7, localization. They fixed various text localization issues. And number 8, others. Various other issues have been addressed. Thank you for your support and please continue to enjoy Gran Turismo 7. So there we go, that is the entire update notes for 1.55. Now of course, in terms of the content, I think you kind of know my opinion here. I think if you're more of an original Gran Turismo fan, then you're probably going to take away a lot more from this update and those new cars than those that might have come along with maybe, you know, kind of GT Sport and expect to see GT cars absolutely littered everywhere. I think in terms of the cars as well, if you're into your kind of custom races and modifying them, you might actually be able to get some pretty decent use out of them and again get pretty creative. Now of course, in terms of the events, the fact there's only 3 of them really doesn't fill me with much hope, and I think a lot of your fun is definitely going to come from the custom races. Of course, my biggest gripe was the fact that the Formula 3500 didn't actually have a single event catering towards it, and I definitely feel this one's going to be more reserved for maybe a sport mode race every few weeks or so, or again maybe even every few months. And of course, in terms of the special events from the weekly challenges, I think it'll probably get used there once every, again, couple of months or so, which is really a massive shame. So again, I think if you want to get the most even out of the new race car, you're going to have to head into custom races. Of course, in terms of the engine swaps, I think these are pretty decent overall. I cannot complain, they're quite nice and varied, and there is some surprising ones in there, as well as double engine swaps and a day 1 engine swap. Now of course, the biggest thing to take away from this is the physics simulation model that has of course been updated, and Polyphony are claiming it's for the better on both controller and steering wheel. So I'll certainly give you my thoughts and opinions on that after I've had a bit of time with the new actual physics. So I'll be covering everything to do with update 1.55 over the next week or so be sure to stay tuned for that, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care guys, peace.